we're gonna just go with that. Okay, something went wrong here. Okay, here I go again. Why does this look like I got a light out? Okay, live, going. Why is it so dark? What happened to the lighting? Okay, I think I'm about good. I will see. So, whether I'm good or not, I don't know, but I'm going for it. Looks like we got some lighting problems here. Oh, it's my shades. But it's still kind of dark in here. Well, good afternoon, good morning, good evening for some. We're just going to get started today. I want to thank you all for just joining in with me today. And it says wave. I want to wave and make sure that I got everybody, that I got this thing going right. So, see if I can get this thing right. Wave your viewers. Okay, awesome. Okay, hi, how you doing, Sharon? So I gotta see, I can't see too close up, but that's okay. We're gonna go on for it. Okay, so like I said, this is Believing in New You with Saladmaster. Okay, today we're just gonna, we all about, as we has been ever since we started this up in May, changing lifestyle eating, a different lifestyle in eating. So the month of May, we made it Salad Month. Okay, we've been having everybody just posting their different recipes on the on my Facebook, and I've been looking at a lot of different recipes, a lot of different things, a lot of different salads that I have never seen, and there are some that I make that other people have never seen. But we're going to continue on with that because we know that that's salad is not only the lettuce and tomatoes and cucumbers and everything like that. It's a variety of different things when you're making a salad. And also it's a lot of different healthy things in salad. Just as when you put your lentils in there, we talk about your protein, getting your proteins in there, and we talk about all other different types of minerals and nutrients that's in that salad. Now, this month, and we've been working on, I've been doing a lot of studying on different cultures. We've been doing, even in my school and class, this term has been cultures, and learning about different cultures. So this month, I've been actually working and doing different things from different other countries. Like last week, we did the Italian pasta salad, and so we did that. So this week, we're going to do something just a little bit different. We're going to jump on the a different side of the ocean here. Okay, I got I have my wok here because one thing what I wanted to do, I was going to make some Thai noodles, Thai rice, and everything like that, stir fry. But it's seemed like things kind of turn out a little bit different. But still, I'll make some kind of some stir fry today. Okay, and each week, okay, I'll have a different guest on the show here. So my Thai guest didn't show up, but that's okay. I'm gonna go on with what I had in plan anyway. Okay, but next week I got a friend that's coming in. She's going to be here. She's from Czechoslovakia. Okay, well, there's Czechoslovakia, and she's a healthy healthy person. She just loves to eat healthy and all this exercise and everything. So she's going to come here and she's going to be right on side of me sharing a recipe. And so we're going to be doing a few things back and forth. And so I want you all to make sure that you join me next week. My guest will be Lucy. Okay, she's from Czechoslovakia. She's from Czech. And I got her before she was going back home. She's going back home in a couple of days. You know, let me see, in a couple of weeks. So I was able to get her for next week to come here before she go home. So she's going to share something, and we're going to share something together on what we're going to make then. So I don't know what it's going to be, but we have yet to discuss things. But today, I'm going to do something. Today, I'm going to make you we're going to have a broccoli and cauliflower salad here that I'll be putting together, that I'll be making you. And also, I'm going to do just a little stir fry. I got some pre-cooked Thai noodles, you know, so we're going to go on and do that and everything, and we won't be here before you long. But it's all about making a better choice of eating, changing up the eating habits that we have because we want to be healthier. Okay, and being healthier means not only, okay, I'm going to go out there and do a little bit of exercise, then I'm going to go over there to McDonald's and give me a Big Mac with triple bacon and cheese and everything like that, and then complain about I'm not losing weight. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about how to make a better choice of eating, okay, along with those exercises that you be doing. Okay, so if you're doing exercise and everything, and a lot of people using that as excuse, and I'm not going to call it really excuse because I know that it is real, that since this pandemic been going on, people has been moving around less, they've been sitting around the house more, they've been eating more, and they've been snacking more. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to try to work off those calories, work off those pounds that we put on during that time, during this pandemic. Okay, so one thing we're going to start off with, like I said, we've been doing different salads and everything, but I'm gonna get my wok and start warming up my wok and getting it hot here. Okay, so if I get my wok start warming up, then I'm gonna throw in some. I got my small wok today. I got my small wok today because I'm just making enough probably to feed about 6 or 8. Okay, so I got my 5-quart wok. I didn't get my big one out today. But we're gonna go on and start this here, and I'm gonna start hooking up, start putting up something here. So as that wok warm up, turn on and on. So as it began to warm, it won't take long for that to warm up. And as that warming up, I'm going to start cutting up some of my veggies. Now I already washed my hand, got my hand clean and everything, ready to get started. Okay, and one thing we're going to work with today, I'm going to put in some, as that warm up, we're going to throw me some garlic in there, so that garlic could start already. Okay, and today you will see me probably doing some things that you probably don't do with your cookware, you know, at home. But some things you may be doing with your cookware. But I'm just going to throw me some garlic in here, and I'm not going to really throw my oil in there. Throw my garlic in there, and as that began to heat, and that garlic starts smelling there, I know with these woks, usually what I use is the dried noodles, but today I got something different today. I'm going to try these now. If they don't work, you know, it's your fault. All right, so I'm going to try these noodles. These here is also a stir-fry noodle. Okay, and with the stir-fry noodle, it's supposed to be pre-cooked. Okay, so with it being pre-cooked, that tells me that I can't cook it. I'm not going to be able to cook it like I want to. But throw me some garlic in there. Garlic, I love garlic. I like eating a lot of garlic because it's an anti-inflammatory. It's good for my heart. It's good for your blood pressure as well, for your blood, you know. And a lot of people say it's good for your to keep people away. They say if you don't want to be bothered, you just eat you a few cloves of these here, just crunch on them and rub them all on your skin. You don't have to worry about nobody coming near you. They come near, but they start backing off. Unless you get a talker that love garlic, and then he'll stay up in your face the whole time. So we want to make sure that we're looking at that. Okay, make sure I don't want to get that overly. Keep that going. I don't want to have that too high, and it's kind of turn it down some. Put it on the timer. Okay, that should give me a good 15 minutes. Okay, and there we go. So one thing about this this piece of cookware I have here, I don't worry about if I'm going to scratch it or not with the metal spoon. What I'm gonna do, I give me a few frozen vegetables in there. I don't worry about if I'm scratching or not with the metal spoon, because it doesn't matter. Okay, so I get my veggies in there. And what I did, I have some frozen veggies. You can use frozen veggies, or you can use also the fresh vegetables. And I like the fresh vegetables as well. So if you see me, I'll have some fresh and I'll have some frozen in there. And I'll get this, and it don't take long for this here to get started. I get that in there, and then after I stir that down a little bit, I will throw in also my noodles. Okay, so get ready to put the top on that. Throw me some noodles in there real quick. And usually the meals that I usually make, I usually try to make them with under 35 minutes, just to show you an easier and a quicker way on how to prepare a meal. Okay? And so you don't really have to be in the kitchen all day to prepare you a meal. Okay? So got that. I'm gonna have the noodles in there. Now I'm gonna put the top on that, and I'm gonna let that go after I I got a trash bag down here, should have been, but I'll just put it right here. Now give me a few strips of fresh onion in there, and like I said, we've been working on cultures, the way people eating and how they prepare their food and everything, and I've learned a lot. You know, it's been fun, and I will continue to learn how different ones prepare their food, because when you do that, that helps you also learn how to make a better choice of eating. Okay, and let you know that you don't have to have everything cooked down in grease. You don't have to have everything cooked with meat or oils. And we know that this grease and all, that it clogs our arteries, brings our blood pressure up. But you have to eat right. Also, you have to do your exercise. So, like I'm saying, it's not all about only doing exercise. It's how you eat. Because we do have people, I see people in the gym all the time, and they're going there for years, and it seems like it's not helping them much, and then they're complaining that it don't work. But then when you're on your way home and you see them on that backside of McDonald's or Checkers, okay, stuffing their face with a burger, you know, thinking nobody's seeing them, and then they say, okay, that's that person that was there complaining, talking about that workout is doing no good. Okay, so now what I'm going to use my mushrooms in here. The mushroom's going to be as my meat. As it's mushroom has a texture that it seems like a meat, but it's also high in vitamin D, in which our body needs. And so I just throw me a few mushrooms in there. And everybody, this here, what I have here is a low sodium soy sauce. A low sodium soy sauce. And with that low sodium soy sauce, it gives me less, also less salt. But I just put a little bit in that, less than a quarter of a cup in there. And where I'm going to get my salt from is from the celery. Okay, so I'll let the celery, because everybody know, it's one thing that everybody complains about, yeah, celery is salty, and we all know with celery, that celery does taste salty, but we know that that's the salt that's good for you. Okay, that's that salt that helps your body a whole lot more than that iodine salt. So we get ready to just cut me a few pieces of celery to put in there, and I'll just use my number. I'll just use my number 4 blade and just go on and get my celery cut up so that I can throw it in there before it takes too long. Now, I like using this here because I can go and get it cut up and don't have to worry about sitting there with my knife doing the whole time. And then also I can have less strings in there. You know, where if you have a good celery stalk, it has a lot of meat in it, as they call meat, you know, it's good, nice, thick. You know, this works real well because you get all that you need. Now, as I got a few strings in here, I'm going to throw my celery in there, and I'm going to put the top on it, and it's going to go on and cook down as I get ready to. I might throw me a few more big, I like my big pieces on there. So I get my top on there and let it cook down. There we go. Now when I start hearing that click, then I know it's time for me to go on and turn that thing down. Okay, so got my celery in here. Now we got our noodles cooking. Okay, so I have a few noodles cooking. Right now I'm going to get ready for, keep an eye on that time. I'll get ready now for my broccoli salad. Okay, so today with the broccoli salad, we're going to do our broccoli salad, and we also going to do our dressing. Okay, and as you all know, this is my throw bag, and what that throw bag is for is to throw all my leftover veggies in here, so I can throw them out there in my garden for my compost. Okay, so before I start my other one, what I have here is cinnamon. No, ginger, my bad. Okay, woo, and it is good. Okay, so, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make a little ginger so I can put in my, and I use the peel and all. And why I don't peel things, because most of all of my nutrients and everything is right up under the peel. Okay, so that's why I'm just putting that on there. And I get that on there, and I'm just going to put a little bit in my stir. I would eat this, but it's a little bit too spicy. Now the blade's on the outside, not on the inside, so you don't have to worry about me cutting my hand. So I'm going to take this here, put that to the side, and I'm just going to take a little bit of ginger, and I'm going to take it right over there and put it, well, it's already piping. You hear that? That's how it's already done. Getting done. So, okay, good. So I'll go on and turn that on there. I don't want to put too much in there, because if I put too much in there, it'd be too spicy for me to eat. Okay, so I have that on there. Got that, put that to the side, that and that, so that I continue to cook. So, now, I got two different salads what I wanted to make, but I may end up just making one, but it depends. I'll just look and see what this time is looking like. Okay, so I wanted to knock out do a veggie salad, and I wanted to do also the broccoli salad. But I'm going to start off with the broccoli salad, and I'll see how that goes. Rolling here. And the great thing about these cones, I like them because all you got to do is rinse them off and they're clean and they're ready to go. Okay, so I want to make two bigger chunks. I'm going to use the number 3 blade for my broccoli today, because if I use that number 3 blade, then I know it's going to give me a few, kind of bigger chunk. Okay. That tells me that I need to go on and get it turn her down. Okay, turn down. There we go. Okay. So, start back. Don't want you to turn all the way off. And get back. Gonna have you on there a little bit. I turn that down to about 2, because I don't want to make it. I don't want to mess it up. So, what I do, I just put my broccoli in the backside here, and yes, I like that. Use the stem, do it all. Okay, so what is in the backside, and I just use the guard in order to push it down in there. I don't want to get too much in there. And always keeping my fingers at the top where I won't have them on the blade, so that I won't have to worry about cutting my finger off. You see something in there with a different color than that green. Okay, you see red and green. Something that you don't want to see. Alright, so rolling that in here, knocking off the rest of my broccoli. And then I gotta put me a little bit of cauliflower, put me some cauliflower in there. And this is one of the best salads that you can have. Okay, now some people love this here salad with they love this salad with the you see that marzetta slaw dressing. Okay, so you can get that. You can find that at any of your Walmart stores, Publix. If you like Publix, Bula, or some of those stores, you can find that there. And that's a good salad dressing what people love to pour on this here. Now, I like making my own, okay? But also I like that salad dressing too, because I've tried it. And I do that if I want to make a coleslaw. Using that dressing is awesome. It can win your heart. Okay, so got that. Throw me a little bit of, and it just takes too much time. Okay, I'll go in and throw me a little cauliflower in here. Okay, those that love cauliflowers, they love the big chunks, small chunks, you put those in there. Okay, you got your cauliflower. And I like to have some chunks in there at least. So what I'm going to do now, let me kind of turn. Everything should be rolling real good here. Well, let me kind of mix this here a little bit. Okay. Oh yes. Okay. Great. Coming out just right. You don't want vegetables won't be too soft. That's one thing. You never want to overcook your vegetables. Okay? But when you overcook your vegetables, then it takes out all your nutrients in it. Okay, never overcook your vegetables. You want to always, leave your vegetables, never cook your vegetables over 180 degrees. Right at 200 degrees, you begin to kill it. So you don't want to put them over that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of aged balsamic in here. I really don't. And these sound like it's going pretty good. And I got it on 2, it's just at a low heat. And that is it for that one. So I'll put the top back on there. And just took less than 8 minutes to get done, and it's done. And it's ready. Be ready to roll. Okay, so my stir fry noodles done. It's done. I can go in and turn that off. Where's my top? Put that back on there. I'm just gonna put there. And just leave that on there just to keep it warm. So let me finish filling this here up. Okay, so I got my broccoli, got my cauliflower. Now, what I'm going to throw in there, I'm going to put in an apple. I know you ever tried this with apple? It's going to bring it out. So, we're going to put this with put our apple in there, crush it up. But first, let me get my red onion. So, I like to cut that onion just like that. And which blade I have on there. I think I'll get a little smaller blade. I think I'll use the number, I'll go down one to number 2 and see, because that way I cut. I love my onions, but I'll see if I can make the chunks a little bit smaller. Well, let me see. Yeah, that should be big enough. So, great thing about this machine, it saves me time. And I will be finished cutting up this onion before that onion starts cutting me up, causing me to cry. So, there you go. Got my onions cut up, with everything done. Where my throw bag? Throw all this in there, always clean as I go, and I'll just go on and start my dressing. Show me I'll cut up a couple of apples in there. And I'm going to put my raisins in there, and this salad will be ready to go. There we go. So, making better choice of eating. We had another, I have another meeting place that will be meeting up once everything starts getting over. And we'll be going back to those that are watching that are from Wilmington Island. We will be back in that area. As soon as I get an okay and things are cleared up over there, then I'll be back over there. But meanwhile, we will just continue to meet this way. And even after everything clears up, we're going to continue to do these here on Saturdays. That way I can reach those other ones that I don't reach while I'm in front of you all. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to just use my number 2 blade to do me some apples in here. And now just put me a couple of Fuji apples in here. I like the Fuji apples, and I like the Gala apples. What they do is just because they're crunchy, and it gives it a little bit more crunch. And I get that. And one apple should be good. And I'll get ready to do my lemon. Throw me a lemon just in here. And before I put my lemon zest, I have also got my lime. Make sure I got me a lime in here. Lime juice in there. And when I do that, I just switch over to the #1 blade. That way I can go on with my lime. Get that juice out of there. Whoa. There we go. One piece. Now cut them in 4s like this here. It makes it easier. Now if I want to zest it, then I would zest it before and get one more quarter in there. And you notice I'm always keeping my fingers out of the way here. So we don't want you to, when you get this machine, we don't want you putting your fingers in the way. Now, one thing we do give out gifts, okay? And I usually give out every now and then a gift for people that has a lot of times we actually just put your menu on my Facebook, just add it to there, and then from those menus, then I can just write down the name of the different menus I got, and then I pull a name out the hat. So for that week, the menus that I got for that week, then I was still end up getting some for the next week or the week behind, the week after that. But once your name is pulled, it don't go back in the hat. Okay? But I try to give out a gift for one person. So I got this out of the way. Got that. Now I'm going to go on and get this could be turned off. That's done. That's done. The salad is about to be done. Let me make my dressing. So what I want to do with that is about a half a, I get quite a little half cup, a little less than a half cup. Less than a half cup, yeah, because I don't want to go too far with oil. Now, this is some, this is the good olive oil that you should be able with. When you find a good bottle of olive oil is supposed to be good for your health. Okay, a bad bottle of olive oil is not too good for your health. It can cause your cholesterol to rise up and your blood pressure. So, and what I'm using, my Himalaya salt, okay, which is a better salt than an iodine salt. Now if you want to use, I'm using just about a half a teaspoon of that. Now if you want to use sea salt, you can. There's nothing wrong with you using the sea salt, but we want to try to stay away from the iodine salt. Okay, so same with my pepper. Use about a half a teaspoon of pepper. Put that in there. Okay, it's looking okay so far. And I think I brought my white wine vinegar. Not white wine, but my white wine vinegar. Yep. I think that is, that should have me a couple of 2, 3, 4. That should be about 4 tablespoons, right? Okay, that's about added just right. Got that in there. And get my mayo. That should be my last piece, I think. If not, I'll find out later. Oh, lemon. So I should give me a good tablespoon of mayo. 1, 2, that looks like about a tablespoon. Got my mayo in there. And let me get this lemon. Make sure I cut that up already. Clean it, but I want to make sure I get it fit again. And so my lemon squeezer. Come in, lemon squeezer, squeeze that juice right in there. Kind of juicy lemon there. Okay, usually I'll take that and eat it. But I'll eat it after the show so you won't see my face. Okay. There we go. And last but not least, that's nice. Whoa. The last bit in there. So I got one whole lemon squares in there. Now, if you want, you can also put your garlic in there. You can do that. Leak. Okay. So, whoa. Look. Put me some parsley in here. I have also my parsley, raw parsley I love. I mean fresh parsley. So what I do, I just shake it up there, give it a good shake. Let's get ready to rumble. Got my raisins. Get ready to pour that sauce over there. It don't take much because of, I'll just throw this to the side for now. Finish with that. Finish with everything else. Like everything else is not finished too. I'll put all this to the side. Okay. As they say, clean as you go. That's what I try to do all the time, but sometimes I get carried away. Okay, so that cantaloupe is calling my name. I really think I should cut it up and make my fruit salad, but I think I'll save that fruit salad for next week. So I got this side going up here. Gonna mix her up, toss it, and I will fix your plate and be ready to go. Awesome. So raisins. Some people put raisins in. Some put raisins. I like the craisins, and I like the dry cranberries as well. So just put a few of these here in here, toss them up, and our meal is finished. See if I kept with the time there. So we're gonna toss that broccoli up and that cauliflower. And we have our raisins in there. Now, you know, another great thing would be with this here, if you got some crab meat or that imitation crab meat, you put that in there and mix it up with it as well. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. So I just put a few more in there, and that part is done. And I'll get the plate out and fix it. How you like it? Did it turn out right? All right. Rolling in there. Get ready to fix your plates. Let's see how we go on this here. Probably just use this brown plate here. I think one thing I always tell people that you're always welcome to come by. Okay, you're always welcome to come by and get a plate and take it with you. The samples of what was made, and just usually I just just drive right by and they can run right in. I got some to-go plates, and I just give you a to-go plate, and you just take it with you. Okay, and we're over here at 1116 Patriots Trail. Okay, so if you come by there, I will be here until, what time is it now? Wow, I got finished early. So I will be here until probably about 7:15. And if you want, you can come by and get your plate. Okay, so let me just go and put you a little bit on the plate here. Just put a little bit because my other helpers did not show up today. But that's okay. And I know that here in a few, I got a few people that's already ready to get their plate. Okay, so add this here, and I put out this salad. Put me a little salad on here, and I will be eating it up. So, making a better choice of eating. Got my little noodles, and this will be, well, I shouldn't make that. Well, next week I'll make the other one. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I got, well, I better not eat yet until I show you my plate. This is my plate. So we got our salad here, okay, our broccoli and our cauliflower salad. We got our noodles, and as you notice that, get our broccoli and also our noodles. So you'll be able to see it as it goes down, as I eat it before you. But then again, like I said, I do want to thank you all for just signing on. I didn't have all the guests that's supposed to be here, but that's okay. We still made it. We made it through there, and we're going to continue on. And next week, we will be here again. Like I say, just be here. Sign on. I don't know what dish we're going to make next week. I did get some insight. She said something about fish. So we'll see. We make some fish, and I'll probably do a corn salad at that time. Okay, so just join us next week with Lucy from Czech, and she'll be here, and we'll be continuing on to do this Make a Better Choice of Eating. And if you want to contact me in any way, you can always hit me up on my Facebook. And this is just groups that we're just putting together, and also other groups that people that want to book and have me to do something else with them or want to have questions, then just call me up and send me something and ask me. All right. So other than that, only thing that I can say is just keep on eating right, keep up with your exercise, keep doing the right thing, okay, and don't give up. No matter how hard it may seem like it's not working, you know, a lot of times it don't seem that you won't see it working, okay, and you can't just like say, okay, good, I tried this for 30 days, it's not working, okay, you gotta give your body up to 90 days, okay, just continue to do the right thing for 90 days, okay, and you will begin to see that difference. So just continue to eat right, continue to do your exercise, and continue to just live healthy. That's all I can say. But most of all, keep on believing in the new you. And you will be able to make a big change and inspire others. Because as you inspire others, then you're inspiring yourself. Okay, so I just want to say I'm out of here. Deuce, Big J is out of here. And I will see you all next week. You know, I might just hang around and... I think I got a watermelon in here too. I think I might make me a fruit salad. I think I'll cut that watermelon up and dice it up, and that's it. Okay. So thank y'all for coming out, and I'll see you all next week. All right. Quit believing in the new you. Deuce. Out of here. Let me see. I might can see some names now. Catherine, you on here? You supposed to be over here. Okay, got Catherine on there. Okay, Loretta, thank you for coming back. Loretta being on there. Okay, and what that say? Okay, great. Well, thank you. All right, you're awesome. I got something for you. Okay, so ready to go on here. And like I said, thank you all for coming on. And we would just continue on, and I see if I can get these waves right here. But as we go, we'll continue to grow. All right, I'm out of here. Do this again.